All of these things have to be understood like with great care and caution according to Srila Guru Maharaj. And I say this as someone who's proceeded incautiously thousands of times. But it will always be the key, the clue is devotion. Just as we sing today, Shuddha Bhakata Charanareno Bhajan Anukul. What's favorable for devotion? For devotion, that is favorable for you, for me, for everyone. Not that what we think will be good, or that's why this song is sung on Ekadashi. Madhavatiti Bhakti Janani. Madhavatiti means the different times or days that are dear to Krishna, to Madhava. Madhava means Krishna. Madhavatiti Bhakti Janani. By honoring these days, such as Ekadashi, Dwadashi, and other, Janmastami, Gaur Purnima, all these days, saying it will be favorable to the culture of devotion. Not that it'll free you from sinful activity. You did something wrong. Now you're really in trouble. Call mom. You're in a jam. We need some karma misra bhakti to get us out of a jam. I screwed up. Right? Like those are things like, oh, I blew it on Ekadashi. I'll fast on this day and recover from that. What happens by imitating Mahabhagavatas? Like this, Bhima was given this benediction from Guru. He didn't go, well, let me think. He asked his Guru, and he was told, yes, all right, I have this problem, I can't observe. All right, on this day, if you'll do this, then for you, Bhima, it'll be all right. Then we say, oh, I'm doing that. Me and Bhima. We're told, Srila Prabhupada cautions in the Upadeshamritam purport, you imit the Mahabhagavata, you go down. So, following this idea, where did some go? They don't observe any Ekadashi during the year. Just once a year. This day, they don't take any water. Is that bhajan anukul? That's favorable for devotion. It is to not understand this. Dwadashi is also bhajan anukul. What do you have to do to observe Dwadashi? Break the fast. Right? It's very simple. In one place, Guru Maharaj said, more dear. That can also be said. And how do you observe that? By taking a little grain, what was forbidden the day before, you take one grain, and it's pleasing to Krishna. So what is the criterion? Is what is pleasing to Krishna. Not, I'm trying to escape the wrong I've done. Like a bunch of karmis, right? Go to confession and confess, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Confess on Saturday, go to church on Sunday, and start sinning on Monday. It's good work if you can get it. Mayi bhaktir hi, what did Braja Gopi say? Ahuschatena lina nava padaravinde yogeshware hridivichinta magada bodhe sangsara kupa patito taranavalam geham jushamapi manasi su udiyat sadana. They tell Krishna, we're not karmis. We're not yogis. We're not gyanis. We're fallen householders. Samsara kupa. Right? The andakupa you hear about in the scriptures, the blind well of household life, that's us. But even though that may be who we are, still, we can't live without your lotus feet. So in such a self-denigrating, sweet, and affectionate way, they present themselves. And they're worshipped as the highest devotees. So, Srila Guru Maharaj said, quoting Saraswati Thakur, interestingly, he compared Ekadashi, Mahadwadashi, other dates too. He said, first understand, it is a prakrita. This is a very beautiful thing. I was saying before, it looks like it's mundane, but it's not. So, how does it appear to be? That from a mundane point of view, astrologically speaking, the earth is under the influence of the moon. Tides, also the flow of liquid. At a particular time of the month, the desire due to increased flow of ras, the desire to enjoy is greater. So you need to make yourself dry. So fasting is recommended, and also abstaining from foods that can agitate the senses or increase enjoying tendency. This is from an external point of view. Right? And pointed out also that each one comes the 2 times one. We're most intense, full moon, and Amavasya, new moon. So a few days before that, you make an adjustment. Pull back. But still, this is external. Right? But there, a prakrita. Here's where prakrita comes in. And Krishna, his desire at this time is also greater. But what is his desire? When I say Krishna's desire, or the calm of the Braja Gopis, this isn't mundane desire. What's pleasing to Krishna is devotion. It's inconceivable how the Braja Gopis serve, but nonetheless it's devotion. Atmendriya priti ichadare bolekam, Krishnendriya priti ichadare premanam. What's done to satisfy our own notion of things and senses, that's calm. What's done to satisfy Krishna, Krishnendriya, Krishna Indriya, the senses of Krishna, and Krishna consideration, premanam, that's prem. But they may look similar. Guru Maharaj said they may look similar, but there's different at North Pole, South Pole, in difference. So, what is really behind this? Why is it Bhakti Janani, giving birth to devotion? Because at this time, Krishna's desire is more. The higher devotees, Guru Maharaj said, they're giving so much attention to Krishna at that time, they don't have time to even think about eating anything. They're not leaving his side for a moment. They're just serving him. Can't think about it and forget everything. The higher devotees. Right? And from this plane, also the devotees are thinking, all right, so for these external reasons, we're going to fast this way and that way to check the mundane tendency, but more importantly, we're going to serve. By a little bit of services this time, it's magnified. Right? It's like, what do you call exponentially. Right? Little service draws greater remuneration at that time. But the emphasis, like we told him, will be on service. Not some trick, a trick I can do to achieve some devotional position. That would be mundane. That would be objective evolution, not subjective evolution. That would be, again, manipulating the mundane to achieve the spiritual. That it's not that by fasting you get devotion, but by, as Gurudev said, by giving your energy to Krishna. Once in Navadvip, he said that, like, if you don't feel something, there are different levels we know of observing. No water, some fruits, this, fast up to this time, and then after that, different ways. But Gurudev, the bottom line, he said, if you don't feel something, and we all, I think, know what that means. You feel a little, Mahananda Prabhu once said, why is it like, you could skip breakfast on any other day, but on Ekadashi, you really feel it. It's true. Or, you can tolerate your hair, your fingernails, everything. On Ekadashi, your fingernails are driving you crazy. Want to cut them. Get a haircut. Shave your head. And, we know this is true by our practical experience. So Gurudev said, if you don't feel something on these fasts, and we say, well, how do I know you've got to feel something. And Gurudev said, in that way, something's being offered to Krishna. That's what he meant. Some of your energy, what you're feeling, he equated it in that way. That's what's being given to Krishna. So we're happy about that.